Hello, happy International Women's Day. We got matching shirts. Mine says, "Hear me, your voice is your power" on the back. Yeah. And the school got all the women teachers these, well, you could pick your gift. And I picked this computer stand. And I also got a birthday card. Oh, who's that? Look. Oh, so nice. $500. How much is that in US?
In US dollars, that's about close to $70, $80.
For my birthday.
Yeah.
500 RMB. And I bought myself
Ooh,
geraniums across the street. And I got a Christmas card from Heather and Anwin. Oh, so good. It's the best day ever. I love it. Good morning, world. There's my new daisies. Happy mid-month book bash. I think for March, we'll talk about the best reading spots. I don't know if I've shown you my new deck lounger, but this thing is amazing. Oh, happy day. My fuchsias looking lovely. This is my newest one. And this one's blooming again. Oh, so gorgeous. Oh my gosh, you guys, I just realized I walked out of the house in my, what do we call this thing? My flannel pajama robe thing top. No big deal, no big deal. Happy Friday. Cheers. Hello, it's Doris with Aldi Books and happy mid-month book bash. This is the extended weekend each month in which we read more than usual, or at least try to get a jump start on our reading before the month gets away from us. So I hope you'll join in. I am at work. It's Friday morning, 7, 10, 15, something like this. And I actually have a little bit of an easy day today. I have to teach 6th grade, one 6th grade class. But then in kindergarten, it's video day. Fridays are always video day. And then my 2 7th grade classes, my 2 7th grade classes are playing Gimkit. So I really should work on like all of this grading. Look at that view, OMG. And all of this on my desk, like I have things to do. But I also, I brought my journaling supplies. So cute. And I need to make my mid-month book bash spread. So hopefully I will have a minute or two to do that as well. So yeah, stay tuned. I gotta set some goals here this morning so I can really, oh birds, get off to a good start. I'm so busy, I forgot I'm vlogging. Here's my new trick. I'm gonna try to start taking some of my lunch home in hopes that it helps prevent the expansion. You know what I mean? This day has completely gotten away from me. Did I do any journaling? No. No, I did not. Oh well. Home.
Oh man, so you're in trouble.
A little lizard in the elevator. Oh, so tiny. It's a little lizard. There it goes. Bye-bye, little lizard. Bye-bye. Good morning, world. My geranium's blooming. Good morning, world. My geranium's blooming. Birdies. So cute. Well, it's 10 a.m. I haven't done any reading yet. I do have 2,000 steps with Britta. I've gotten my watch later list down to under 20. Good morning. Hello, Christmas tree. Hello, pitiful plant corner. Yep. But I think I need to make use of my reading chair. Yeah, that's what I need to do. Let's get to it. Time for brunch. Hello. So it's 1:30 in the afternoon and I have been reading. Oh my goodness. I'm enjoying this book so much that I actually got presentable from the neck up. I mean, I couldn't be fussed to get out of my pajamas yet, but yeah. And I had other plans for chatting with you about my TBR this weekend and such, but no, I just want to talk about this book. So that's what we're going to do. This is the Book Naturalist pick for March. To Speak for the Trees, My Life's Journey from Ancient Celtic Wisdom to a Healing Vision of the Forest by Diana Beresford Kroger. And I knew this to be somewhat of a memoir, but I also thought it was focused on tree science, and it may well still be that combination, but so far it is mostly memoir with, this overlay of gorgeous nature writing as it pertains to her life, and some insights into the ancient Druid wisdoms with medicinal qualities of plants. And I'm just loving it. Memoirs often work for me. I know they don't for everyone, but this one, her writing, I will say that the opening, so this is the first 50 pages that I've breezed through. This is her life. Her father was aristocratic from England. Her mom, well-to-do from Ireland, and they meet and marry, very fairy tale-esque, gorgeous people, you know, the fairy tales. And they have this daughter, and they are very emotionally distanced from her. Again, fairy tale-esque. And then tragedy strikes. Like, I know with a fairy tale, her father is killed, and then her mother just a few months later. So she's left orphaned, and her uncle, again, emotionally distanced uncle, takes her in so she doesn't have to go to the orphan home. But every summer, her mother took her to visit their, you know, more Druid-esque relatives in the countryside on the Irish farmlands. And the uncle continues with that summer, shipping his niece off there. And the women of the community, you know, all of her aunts and just neighbors, and they all kind of take her in and decide that they're going to pass on their Celtic, their Druid wisdom, just herbal remedies and ways to deal with life, because they know the trauma she's been through. They're going to pass all of their wisdom on to her. You know, some of the dudes in the neighborhood as well, her other uncle, they all just start sharing their wisdom, things that they know with her from this young age. So what I was going to say, the book opens with her being really young, you know, probably about kindergarten age, and she talks about her first memories. Her first memory is nursing on her mother, and it's really beautiful. And I'm always a little bit slightly put off by early childhood memories and people's ability to recall them when they're, you know, delivering a first-person narrative, which this is. But, you know, I'm just going with it because I got to thinking with my, you know, negative attitude about that. Gabriel, my son, we took him, like, we were visiting home in Florida where I grew up, and there were some kittens back in the storage shed that my parents had. And, you know, me and my sister, we cannot resist kittens, okay? Cannot. So we went to investigate. We went and dug in the back bedroom under some old boxes and things until we found these poor kittens and the poor terrorized mother. I know, but my son was only 18 months old when we did this, thereabouts. He was less than 2 years old. And it just kind of blew my mind several years later, you know, he was 7 or 8, when he recalled that memory to me. So, I mean, I guess, you know, just because my memory is horrible, who am I to assume that everyone's is? But yeah, I am loving this book thus far, and curious to see, you know, if it continues with this predominantly memoir with nature writing overlay, or if she, you know, begins talking more specifically about trees, because the introduction, she kind of alludes to how important trees are in the world today. So I'm wondering, and I may read that a couple paragraphs to you later on this afternoon because it's really beautifully written. But yeah, I'm going to continue with this one today and see if I can crank it out. It's only 250 pages, and I'm 50 pages in and breezing through it. So gonna keep on keeping on with this one today. Here we go. We are all woodland people, Like trees, we hold a genetic memory of the past because trees are parents to the child deep within us. We feel that shared history come alive every time we step into the forest, where the majesty of nature calls to us in a voice beyond our imaginations. But even in those of us who haven't encountered trees in months or even years, the connection to the natural world is there, waiting to be remembered. In telling the story of my life and the leaves, roots, trunks, bark, and stems that weave all through it, I hope to stir that memory. I want to remind you that the forest is far more than a source of timber. It is our collective medicine cabinet. It is our lungs. It is the regulatory system for our climate and our oceans. It is the mantle of our planet. It is the health and well-being of our children and grandchildren. It is our sacred home. It is our salvation. Oh, so pretty. Little tiny purple flowers. Wood sorrel. And azaleas. Yeah. Hey, it's 3:30. Still loving this book, but I thought change of scenery was in order. So I'm going to go show you another reading spot out in the sunshine. Oh, look at all the good snacks. Wow. You know me though. The fountains are on. Yay. Here's my reading spot. Fairly idyllic. There's the birdie. Aw, this is the life. I even have entertainment. Those little guys over there fishing. Oh my goodness. Fabulous. Oh, so cute. Look at this. I went with healthy snacks. Fun times. There's a Coke in there somewhere. Okay. Back to it. I'm loving, loving, loving this book. Oh my gosh. This is a good life right here. So actually I have finished the first 100 pages. I want to do a quick check-in. So this takes us through her elementary and high school years at a boarding school, and then through college, and we see her mesh her understanding of this ancient Celtic wisdom that she's been infused with her book learning. It's just beautiful, beautiful to see. And my mind is completely blown with, like, she's weaving in a lot of nature and science information into her memoir, and I'm loving that connection as well. But it has just blown my mind. I didn't know. Like, you know, you see these pictures of Ireland in this lush green, and I always am struck by the fact that it seems somewhat devoid of trees. And I didn't know. Like, I did not know that it's this 500-year penal rule of England over Ireland, and they stripped the country of its trees, and it became illegal for the native citizens to even own seeds. And, like, essentially they were driven to just potato farming. And, like, I haven't researched it yet, but the logical conclusion is that the potato famine was through no fault of their own, but through this strict mandate that they be restricted in their plant ownership. Farming, I don't know what the word is, but I mean, just wow, the things that we do to each other because of the economy. Like, even that long ago, like, oh, it's horrible, so horrible. And to our environment, I should say. But I mean, This book is just delightful to me. I mean, serious topics, but also just so gorgeously written. And it reminds me of my teenage love of like Tolkien and Terry Brooks and, you know, the elven communities, that whole vibe. I'm totally feeling it, friends. I'm totally feeling it. And these little guys are just absolutely delightful. I'm distracted. This is the life, my friends. Got a little kiwi with our pumpkin seed. Yeah. There's a kite up there. Can't find it. Oh, there it is. Wow. So high. Oh my goodness. She spent like more than 5 years looking for this tree that she thought was probably extinct, and she ran into this rich woman in Texas who had like 6 ranches in Arizona or New Mexico or something, and thought the tree might be there. And so this woman hired a Vietnam veteran to fly her over this 200-acre ranch for 4 days, and on the 4th day, because there was dew on the seed pods, they finally found it. And she she'd been looking, like hanging out of this helicopter with binoculars and junk, and she like jumped out, like after he landed, of course. She jumped out and ran and hugged the tree, and I teared up a little bit, guys. Oh my gosh, I'm loving it. So good. Oh, these trees are so beautiful. Found a new reading spot. Hey, Mickey. Oh, so much treasure.
Do you want any veggies?
Dump some of drinks in there. What if we dump drinks in there?
No.
We're gonna dump there.
Oh, you crazy. Oh, wow. Chemical reaction. Oh. That's the one that looks like a mockingbird. Good morning. I got a little sunburn yesterday. I also finished To Speak for the Trees. I finished the memoir portion yesterday, which was 175 pages. Went through meeting her husband and her career and establishing a 160-acre forest laboratory in Canada, which is so good. I loved it. And then this morning I finished the part 2, which was constructed in like 3 and 4 page essays based around the Druidic alphabet and the trees and plants associated with each letter. So yeah, totally fabulous. So thanks so much for watching. Now I have to decide what to read for the rest of Mid-Month Book Bash. So check in again soon. Bye.